One. We are recording. And good evening for the 1000th time. Hello, everybody. Yes, I am actually live
not
on
quite
Facebook.
1,000 times, Sherrie. Not quite.
I know. Now, my Facebook viewers, we are actually recording the show, but we are also recording. We're doing live Facebook as well. I think, Maria, you're on as well on your page. So
Facebook Live on my page as well.
Hey, so we got two things going. So if you can't hear it, we are going to re-present this show again, and we will repost it on Facebook a little bit later. But we are recording, and it's the Signature Sunday Social with Sherrie and
Marie.
Hey, okay. So
Signature Sunday Social.
Yes, the Signature Sunday Social. We have had multiple problems tonight, but we're still going to go on live. We're still going to still do this show because we're talking about friendship. It's a great topic. And I first want to stick with what we started with, Maria. Just give them one good thing about Mother's Day again that happened to you this past Mother's Day in May, your birthday month.
I actually got a chance to go see my mother in Florida, and we had a wonderful time. We had breakfast together. I took her breakfast. We just had a wonderful time. So Mother's Day was special for me. I got to spend it with my mother, and it's special for me because I know that everybody's mother is not living. So I enjoyed it.
Awesome. And I had a great time too. Obviously, I have my mom, my granddaughter, my grandmother. So I had a really good Mother's Day.
You have like 5 generations of mothers, right?
Yeah, it's a blessing. God, all of us are still here. Praise the Lord. So we're grateful, and we had a great time. So hopefully the moms had a great one, and we've got something for dads coming up in June or this month for our next show. But tonight's show, let's jump right in. We're talking about friendship. What makes a good friend? And we wanted to make sure that we covered as much of a ground as we could. So we're going to have Maria to talk on her piece. And again, for those of you on Facebook Live, we are both on our Facebook Live pages, and we're recording the show as well. So if you miss it tonight and you want to hear it a little bit better, you can hear it when we repost the recording. But anyway, I'm going to talk about what makes a good friend, and Maria's going to talk about what does not make a good friend. And so I think both perspectives are really, really important. So even if you want to chime in on Facebook, you can, and perhaps we may bring up a question or something in our next show from what you posted. So anyway, let's get started. Now, I'm talking about being a good friend. Now, me and Maria make great candidates for this particular topic because we've been friends for a long time. And
very long.
Yes, very long time. We've been doing this radio and television thing for a while. So we've been out here for a minute. And one of the characteristics of friendship is loyalty, and it's being loyal even through thick and thin. Everybody likes somebody that's going to be there, even when up, down, around and around, technical problems or not. That's what a friend is and what they do. And I want to also bring up 2 particular pop culture features that show that even in pop culture, friendship is very important. It's very important. So one of the songs we talked about was TLC song back in the day in the 90s. If you remember, they did a song around 92 called What About Your Friends? And I actually went and printed out the lyrics so I can take a look at.
You printed out the lyrics, Sherrie.
I did. Look at this. I did. So
okay. All right. So what is the lyrics?
It's been a minute. I went on YouTube and looked up the video, what have you, but it says, it's by TLC. It says, what about your friends? Will they stand their ground? Will they let you down? You remember when they did the little move like that and the big leg pants and everything. But anyway, what about your friends? Will they stand their ground? Will they let you down? What about your friends? Are they going to be low down? Will they ever be around, or will they turn their backs on you? So we know that loyalty is a real important feature or characteristic of friendship. It's really important. And then, of course, me and Maria's favorite part is a popular show back in the 80s About Golden Girls, that's right. And that theme song, I think everybody sings it every once in a while, and that's Thank You for Being a Friend. It was written by Andrew Gold back in 78. Actually, Andrew Gold wrote it back in 78. It was actually a chart topper. And
1978, that song?
Yes, it was written in the 70s, but it didn't really become, well, it was a popular song at that time, but it really became even more noted when the lady's name is Cynthia Fee. She actually was the person that sung the song for the show, the television show. And so that's the it's cut down a whole lot, but the part that we love is Thank You for Being a Friend, Travel Down the Road and Back Again.
Wait, no, we can have to sing.
I figured this. She's going to want to sing it. So
this show is about how to be a good friend, and so we have to sing the song, Sherrie.
Yes, we have to sing it. So let's go ahead and sing our song. Okay, so thank you for when you look back at this recording again, when you look at this recording, you're going to see how Maria is laughing like a little kid to sing the song. So we got to sing it. Thank you for being a friend. Now you go.
Travel down the road and back again.
Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, inviting everyone you knew. See, I hit that little note. You would see your biggest gift would be for me, and the card attached would say, "Thank you for being a friend." All right, we need to stick with our day jobs. But anyway,
not singing.
Yeah, the word that in that song that we love so much is the word confident, and it's so important to have a friend that is a confident, somebody that you can actually trust with your words, trust with what you tell them, and that they also, if you have to confide in them, that they will not share your information, that it just remains between the two of you. And it even helps if you have a person that believes in prayer, believes in consulting God on your issues, because some things we go through, we can't give you the answers maybe, but sometimes a good friend says, I don't know what to do, but I know who can help you. And that's not just spiritual, but it's also in the natural as well. I don't know what to do, but I can refer you to somebody, I can help you. So it's important both naturally and spiritually. And then finally, I want to give you a scripture that says, a man who has friends must first show himself friendly, or must himself be friendly. This is the New King James Version. And then there is a friend that sticks closer than a brother. So certainly we know that Christ is our friend. So we know that he's the epitome of an example of a good friend. So I hope that those are just some tips that those of you on Facebook will enjoy, and that in the recording you'll be able to do that.
And I'm going to talk about what a friend is not. So
go ahead. Maria's going to take over now with she's going to talk about the flip side of what I just talked about. So take it away, Maria.
All right. So you may not necessarily be a bad friend. Okay. But these are some signs that you might want to start checking yourself out. Okay. So Sherrie, have you ever been in a conversation with a person?
Okay.
A friend, and you can tell that they can hardly wait for you to shut up so they can talk.
Woo! Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, the thing about that is, what if what you're saying is so important to you and you really just want to be heard, but they want to talk?
That will test your friendship.
Well, now here's the thing. If you're really friends with somebody, the thing about this is usually that person does it over and over and over again. Oh. They're not listeners.
Yes.
So you want to check that out. You want to pay attention to that. Are you a good
listener?
Yes.
Right.
Because how can you be an effective, good friend if you're not listening to what I'm saying?
Right. That's absolutely true.
Now, so we're
Not
talking
listening
just
makes you not a good friend.
because you have to listen. Like how would you even know if you're going to help me if you're not listening?
True.
You have to literally hear what I'm saying. Okay, so and this may not make you a bad friend.
Yeah.
However, you need to probably think about it. When you're speaking to your friend, when you're giving your opinion about something,
Oh, yeah.
projecting onto the other person as if the way you feel is the only way that it is.
Mm.
So you don't even give the other person, the friend, an opportunity to think or feel something differently than you.
True. I'm getting a like from somebody on what you just said. So, yes.
It's like just because you feel it doesn't make it true. It just makes it your true feelings.
Ah.
It makes it your true feelings, but it doesn't necessarily make it true. And so that's why I have a problem with, that. I don't know if it's Oprah who said it first, but it's like your truth. Whatever, man. If it's not the truth, then it's just your opinion. It's not necessarily the truth. Okay,
Right.
because truth can be tested.
Yes.
Because truth and
it will stand.
Truth and facts are not even the same thing. And when you're dealing with a friend,
Yes.
is that person saying something that's factual,
Yes.
true, has been tested, and every time it comes up the same way? Or is it just their opinion?
Yes.
And if you're a good friend, are you allowing them to have an opinion differently than yours without being mad?
Yeah.
Now, you might be mad, but will you get over it?
You better hold it in.
Well,
smile and wave.
You don't even have to hold it in, but you do have to let people say something different than what you, because if you're true friends with someone,
yeah,
to be a bad friend is to say I'm right and nothing you saying is right.
Yeah,
that's not really a true friend, because true friends will sometimes step to you and tell you the absolute truth, and it hurts.
Yes,
It's like,
absolutely.
And I've had friends tell me that, Maria, that's not right. And I'm like, whose side you on?
Yeah. Well, that's the part of friendship that we don't like sometimes. And even in a relationship with Christ, there will be some things in your walk with God that you're not going to like, but it's going to be what's right. So yes, that is a part of friendship. That's the part that really cuts you from the true friends and the not so true friends. So yeah.
Okay. My last thing that would test whether or not you're really a good friend to somebody, it might make you a bad friend, or it might make you just less than.
Right.
And you all can decide, because we're just giving you things to think about.
Yeah.
But if in your friendship, you are always the one taking.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it's a two-way.
Wait, Sherrie, you were supposed to that's a pause moment.
It is? Oh, I'm sorry. It was a Salah moment.
Because I want people to think, I want us to think about what I'm saying.
Yes.
Are you always on the receiving end?
Ooh.
Well,
wow.
Here's the thing. Now, let me clarify something.
What about your friends?
Because I think this is very important. Okay, we're being silly and having fun, but this is a serious subject in the sense that, okay, so there are times when you are friends with somebody that it could be 10 years, it could be a number of years.
Yes.
Where you are only on the receiving end, because maybe somebody's having to carry you for a while.
Right.
But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a person who never is a giver. You don't even give your time. I call you up to Sherrie and say, hey, Sherrie, what's up? And then I just start rambling.
Yeah.
And I talk for 15 minutes. And then I say, oh, girl, I gotta go. I call that data dumping. So only what was important.
Write that down.
Was
data dumping.
Data dumping is something.
That down.
It's called data dumping, where all you do is call somebody and say all you want to say, and then hang up the phone, and they don't get a chance to actually talk or anything except to tell you, oh, that's great. But you data dump. You dump it all out. You say you use up that person's time, and you never do anything or say anything or give any time for that person to then reciprocate and to talk.
Takers.
So you have to ask yourself, are you a data dumper?
Yeah, that's something to think about.
So data dumping, projecting your opinion as the only right opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you giving? Are you taking? Are you just a taker, a receiver? Yeah. It's all over. Are you a good
listener? Are you a good listener? So these are things that make you not a good friend, which is super important, that, you know, you're not just being the one that's taking only, the one that's not listening, and then the one that's just kind of giving your viewpoint and not really sharing or allowing others to maybe even gentle critique, or you know, what they call criticism, corrective criticism. That should be permitted in any relationship, actually.
Any relationship, it should be allowed, right?
Yeah. So these are some things that you have to watch. If you want to be a good friend, then you have to watch these things. And I think I want to say too, when we discuss this topic of friendship, Maria mentioned that in order to know how to be a good friend, you have to know how not to be a good friend. And that kind of helps you to align yourself with becoming better at being a friend. Instead of saying, I have no friends, I don't know anybody that befriends me. Well, then, as the scripture says, we just read, you know, you must first show yourself friendly. So when you present yourself as a good friend, then I believe it generates people to become friends with you. So we're all growing, we're all learning, but these are just some simple points that you can, you know, apply to your life so that you can become the friend that somebody needs. And trust me, you can be a friend to someone that is in need. And hopefully tonight's topic has been beneficial. I hope that you were able to get something. And again, we are recording the show, as well as both Maria and I are on Facebook Live. So if you didn't get a chance to catch the show at the beginning, then hopefully you'll be able to see the recording. We're going to post it. And just got a word from somebody, said it was a good talk. So thank you for that, Miss Harvey. Thank you so much. And hey, Miss Glenda, and to Terrence, to all of you that are on live. My brother Devan is on, my daughter, and we're just really grateful for you. Apostle Michael is on. Hey, how you doing? And yeah, so we got some people. Alicia's on. Adrian, thank you so much for you all that are logged on. Jamie, hey, and also Miss Laura Wilson, she's on. So we're grateful for all of you that have logged on and listened to us tonight. We really appreciate it. We had a lot of technical difficulties tonight, but guess what? We managed to get through this one again. So our Signature Sunday Social Show is on only on first and second Sundays at 8 o'clock, hopefully, but we will be recording it and posting so you can see it at any time. So thank you so much. And Maria, our next show is June 9th, and we're turning it over to dads. Yeah, we're going to talk about dads. Did you know that this is Men's Health Month?
Wow. No, I didn't know that.
It's Men's Health Month. So I know at my church, we're passing out flyers every week so that they can we had a guest speaker today to address the men, and hopefully we will maybe touch on some subjects for men on next week. We don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to keep you in surprise. Just tune in next Sunday and find out. Maybe we can give away a gift too. That would be great.
Yeah, I'd say absolutely.
Yeah.
Sherrie, can I just, before we close it out?
Yes.
I want to say one more thing about friends.
Oh, great.
And if you agree, great. If you don't, that's fine. You're welcome. I'm always open to, put your comments on Facebook Live, on my posts or Sherrie's or whatever. But when you talked about that scripture about a friend that sticks closer than a brother.
Mm-hmm. Psalms 18:24. Yes.
Listen, let me just
34. 34. Sorry.
So I've got people like you, and I've got Rhonda, and I've got, Gloria, people who have been friends, who have been my friend
forever,
for years.
Yes.
Okay. And I just want to say this about friends. There are things that I can say to you, Sherrie, or to Rhonda, or to Gloria, and each one of you are a valued friend. Like, there's a significant reason why I'm attached to you. Yes. That I'm connected to you. And so what I want to say is that, sometimes you have family.
Yes.
Who are not even as close.
Mm-hmm.
Your friend is the person that you can say something to because they know you in a different way than, say, a family member.
Right. That's a good thought.
Yeah, sometimes, your family member knows, I don't know, like almost too much about you, but your friend knows about you and they chose you anyway.
Wow. Wow.
Your family, you didn't get a choice. When I woke up, I got two great sisters. I mean, they are fabulous sisters, okay? Yes. And they're my friend. I want to say that they're my friend. But people like you and Rhonda and Gloria, and I have a friend, Danielle. People like you and Jamie. I mean, I could just name out these great women. Yes. Who mean so much to me. And I chose you, or you chose me, but here's the thing. I chose you, but you chose me back. Right. Because have you ever been in a situation where you had a person that you were trying to befriend and they didn't choose you back?
I'm getting a lot of hearts over here. I'm getting a lot of hearts.
So, yes. It's so beautiful when you choose someone to be a part of your life and they end up being a part of your life for years. Yes. They chose you back. And now I'm thinking about a secular song. It's so good when you love somebody.
Yes. Somebody loves you back. Hey.
And that's a
yes.
Because it's so significant. It's one thing to love someone or to want to be engaged with someone or want to have a relationship with someone, but it's rare when that person chooses you back. Man, that is just right. And friends that choose you back. Yes. That's what I got to say about that.
All right. Now, you know what a great way to close out is. It's good to love, but it's good to be chosen. It's good to be chosen. So and it's a good feeling that goes with that. It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's, I'm sorry. I went back in childhood. I went a little too far. But anyway, to Mr. Rogers. But anyway.
Love, and I say this all the time. Love people. Yes. With everything in you. Give them all you have.
Give them all you have.
And when you leave, when you leave here,
yes,
you have no regrets.
Give love like you want to receive it. Yes, freely.
Just give it. Yes. Just give it. Just love people. And here's the thing. Even when people don't love you back, give it anyway.
Right. Right.
Give it anyway. Because here's the thing. You might not get it back from that person.
Right.
But you're going to get it back.
It's going to come back. It's going to come back.
All right. I got You know, I get all passionate about this thing. Yeah.
Well, that's good stuff indeed. And again, we appreciate everybody that's watching right now. We wish we could be both of us at the same time. Hopefully we can get it later. We're going to get this technology down. Probably got to get some little phone upgrades or whatever. But in the meantime, we're going to post the recording so that you can watch this all over again and get the gist of what we're talking about. Friendship. That's what it's all about. Yes. So I enjoyed this tonight, Maria, and we want to certainly prepare for June 9th, which is next Sunday. And our normal time is 8 o'clock. So hopefully we can be live next Sunday. We're going to play with some things a little bit and see if we can get on. And we want you to join us again and tell a friend and share this video. And you can always email us or inbox us of topics that you'd like to discuss. And we may consider it for shows in the future. But in the meantime, we want you to tune in for the Signature Sunday Social Show with Maria and Sherrie. So certainly tune back in and we'll do it again.
All right. We love you.
All right. Again, first and second Sundays only for right now. And then later on, who knows what's coming up the pipe. So I'm excited about the possibilities.
All right. Be a friend. Go find a friend. Be a good friend.
That's
all right.
right.
You guys be blessed. Bye-bye.
Good night.